So it is National Scoliosis Month, and here at KREM, we want to raise some awareness on how it affects preteens, especially as they get ready to start the summer. So we invited Dr. Bryan Tompkins. He's a pediatric orthopedic surgeon, and he's here to tell us more about some of the warning signs. So first of all, thank you so much for waking up early and coming to talk to us. So tell me a little bit, what exactly is scoliosis?
So scoliosis is a curvature of your spine. And there's different forms, but the most common type that we see is in our preteens or adolescents. It's about 8 to 9 times more common in our teenage girls and our teenage boys.
Really?
So
that's really interesting. So what are some of the warning signs?
So it often presents just as a slight curvature in your rib cage or one elevated shoulder, some waist asymmetry. Most of the time it's fairly silent.
Really?
It's not often associated with pain when you have the smaller curves, and your primary care doctor can help evaluate it for you and pick it up. You see some x-rays there that just came across the screen, but oftentimes we'll see it as kids hit their rapid growth spurt. So that's often kind of 10, 11, 12 preteen girls and 12, 13, 14 preteen boys.
Oh, okay. And so, especially as we're heading into the summer, I'm sure going into the next school year, a lot of people, they get their physicals for their children. How do you get tested for scoliosis?
So I think just make sure you go to your annual checkup with your pediatrician. We used to do school screenings. That's not so much the case anymore in the state of Washington. I think Idaho still does, but just your annual health checkup with your pediatrician, and they know what to look for and how to evaluate it. We actually see it quite often in the summer because kids are at the swimming pool in swimming suits, and they grew over the winter, and mom and dad pick up a small curve there, and yeah, just call your primary family doctor or pediatrician, and they can evaluate it. And if they think that there is truly a curve there, they'll send it to Shriners to see one of us.
And so how common is it, his scoliosis?
So it's probably about 1 in 1,000 kids.
Okay.
So way more common than you think. There is some family history of it. So if you were screened as a kid, make sure your kids get screened as preteens. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. And of course, when we talk about scoliosis, treatment options, what are some of the treatment options available?
So for smaller curves, we just observe and watch.
Okay.
Most curves don't turn into anything bad. So you can tolerate through the rest of your life with a very small curve. It's the big curves that we worry about.
Gotcha.
And those are the ones that we want to make sure that we catch. Oftentimes, if you're going fast, we'll brace a curve to keep it from getting bigger. And if you have a really big curve, that can mean surgery.
Oh, wow. Is there anything else that you'd like to mention, or maybe that parents should know, especially they're getting ready for summer break with their kiddos?
Yeah, so just enjoy summer and be safe out there. We see a lot of injuries out there over the summer, and so safety is always important for us orthopedic surgeons taking care of kids.
Absolutely. That's a great tip, a great pro tip right there. Thank you so much, Doctor, for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.